Man, you know the face, you know the name. I'm with my bro, Derrick Johnson.
Yes, sir.
We here vibing. Good things only. We like good things. Good things come to those who like good things, you know?
I like that.
Yeah, man.
I like that. That's been your slogan for the last couple of days now.
Man, I like good things, bro. I don't like mediocrity, man. I think that it's okay to have good things. It's okay to enjoy good things. I think it's imperative to be black and enjoy good things.
Speaking of being black, man, I love our black queens.
I do love them.
I love our black queens. What do you feel like we can do to improve our women?
Improve our women?
Yeah. As a black man, we need to improve them. Some need some help.
Yeah,
especially in Louisiana.
There's a lot of silly gooses out there. A lot of bozos.
Right.
I don't know. I think women just need to hold themselves more accountable for things, and I think that they need to hold the people around them more accountable, and the men that they choose to entertain more accountable. Because what I'm starting to see with a lot of women is, one, they blame us for a lot of things as black men that I feel like we don't control, don't have a lot of say on.
That's true.
I think a lot of black women don't unify. And I think, because for example, if a bunch of guys are sitting together and they say this one girl's a thought, they gonna all agree that she's a thought and treat her as such.
Right.
Whereas with a woman, let's say a dude messing everything and he a thought, well, it's gonna be out of that group of 7, 2 will want to see for themselves. Why?
Exactly.
And
that's a good point.
And then when they get their feelings hurt, it's like, okay, well, am I wrong? Like, when they get their feelings hurt, it's like, damn, niggas ain't shit. But it's like, well, no, it's not that. You knew exactly what he was. You just thought that you were better than the other girls around you and that you could change him. And you got burnt in the fire.
Facts.
So I don't know. I don't think that. I think the only things that we can do as men is support them, listen to them, and be patient with them.
But how long does it take for you to actually listen? Because girls can talk your head off all day.
I mean, it depends if it becomes repetitive. Like, if it's just you talking just to talk and you're not trying to change your circumstance, you're not trying to help yourself, you're not trying to elevate, right. I'm not going to sit here and waste my time. Like, my time is valuable to me, but as a black man, I do feel like we do owe it to our black women to be there for them, to comfort them, try to make the situation at least better for them, and just be at least an open ear and open arms. That's all I think we should be able to do.
That's a fact. So do you feel like you can get married anytime soon in this generation?
Me? I don't know, bro. Everybody be cheating on each other, bro. I don't know, bro. Everybody be cheating on each other. That's everybody be lying to each other. Everybody be doing everything. I don't know. My heart different, bro. I still got like a 80s, 90s hip hop.
Yeah, that give back,
love.
Give your whole heart to the women. I don't know. With me, I feel like this generation is tough. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if it's in the era we are, but it's like, man, I see this all the time. Wherever I go, if I go to Atlanta, Louisiana, New York, Cali, it's like, man, these girls is not faithful.
It's a fact.
It's like all it does is take that one person to buy them a section or buy them a couple drinks in the club, and they busting that night.
That's a fact.
And it's just like, I see that all the time on the college campus. But I don't know, man. I still love our black women at the end of the day.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, y'all got to catch me around 30, 35, maybe 40.
Maybe. I got a question for you, bro.
Go ahead.
So what would you think would happen if you brought a white woman home?
Who?
Knowing your family, knowing the type of women that's in your family, the character of these women. Like, do you think they'll judge you? Would they disrespect her?
Man.
Would they criticize you? Like, what is that like?
My folks, they are, I'm not gonna say they're anti-white, but it's like, man, you gotta have some tough skin if I'm bringing a white girl home. Like, she gotta be, how do you say it? She has to be very black, almost like you have to have that 10% of black in you. Like, you can't. I don't know how to describe that, because that's a tough one. Because it's like, man, if I bring a white woman home, my mom, first off, she gonna chew me off like, yo, you couldn't find no black women in America, none, like zero. Knowing my mom, like, y'all know my mom demeanor. And then second, like, I don't discriminate. So it's like, if I'm really rocking with you, I'm rocking with you. But at the same time, it's like, you better be ready for my family, because like, you gotta have some tough skin with my family, especially with the guys and girls. They gonna chew you up. They might be like, oh, that's a tough white girl, but at the same time, it's like, yo, where her head at? Like, is she gonna call rape on you anytime? Is she gonna call her parents like, yo, he touched me inappropriate, call the police? Like, that always plays in my mind all the time.
I'm already knowing.
All the time. What about you? I know you African, so that ain't in the picture, I'm assuming.
I think, well, my family's unique because I don't think my family looks at race when it comes to black and white, because of just like white people have been like a status symbol in black community kind of thing for some women. And I'm not saying I agree with it, but it's kind of like, you know, even within Africa, I feel like sometimes like it's like that the black guy who makes it to the NFL and he has a white girlfriend.
Man, we see that all the time.
And I still think that there is some kind of like acceptance to that with even in the African family, because it's like, oh, like when it comes to like at least the fathers anyway, because at least they know that, oh, she comes from a good home, X, Y, and Z. Now, when it comes to my mother and like the women, I don't think that's not gonna fly. Like my mom will love anybody that I bring home, right? But I also know my mother's the type of woman's go like, can she cook? Can she clean? Yeah. Is she gonna make sure you're okay? Does she pray for you? Does she understand why you feel the way you feel?
Will she bail you out if you get locked up? That type.
You know what I mean? Is she gonna get you into a situation that you don't want to? Like if I need help, if your father needs help, if your sister needs help, if somebody needs help, your brother, somebody, could she be there for you?
So question, could you bring her as a girlfriend, or you would bring her as a girlfriend or your wife? Like it's a difference between a girlfriend and wife.
Oh, of course, because to my mom, that's just my little friend. Until that's a wife, bro. Until I'm like, ma, now this is my girl. Like this is my wife to be.
Right.
This is just my little friend. Like I had a shorty at a time when I was graduating high school. I brought her to graduation. We went to pick her up out of the house and everything.
Right.
And like she's like a fair skinned woman. Like she's like 9 different ethnicities, but if you look at her, she look white, but she's like more.
She was pale white or just?
She was like, she looked Puerto Rican, but she's Middle Eastern.
You like good things.
You know, she's fire. Like she's bad, green eyes.
Oh, I need like, one of those.
Yeah, she's fire, but she's a cool girl. She was the coolest, and even like I could tell, like my parents embraced her, but it was still very, very like awkward at sometimes. Like that still was just my little friend.
I'm already knowing.
Yeah.
I'm already knowing.
So I think they would accept anybody I bring. I just think that they would want whoever I bring to one love God really understand the culture and really understand my family and myself, because I'm Nigerian. Like I said, like you're not just dealing with an Americanized person. Like there's still like African customs that I'm still gonna have a traditional wedding whether or not you want to or not. Like you still gonna have to do certain things that's culturally acceptable for us, that's gonna be foreign to you.
Right.
And it's this also that submission level. Like we are very, like the women in our culture tend to be very submissive.
Facts.
So if you can't fit within that role or in that realm and be able to be adaptive to that, then it's like you're gonna have a hard time with me regardless. You're not even gonna probably want to marry me no more.
So what do you feel like are your top, let's say 3 traits in finding that woman?
She has to be beautiful. I like good things, bro. I'm not gonna lie. When we was in Atlanta, bro, and I don't mean be disrespectful, but you had us around a lot of beautiful grown women that were aunts, friends of your mom. Beautiful. I love that. Like I want my wife to be timeless, bro. I can't.
Yeah, can't get bored.
She gotta look fire even after the 3 kids. That's a beautiful thing. Or 4 kids, or whatever amount of kids she got. Then I'm just saying, like, who knows how this gonna go. 2, she has to be very intelligent.
Okay. I can agree.
Yeah, intelligent, because I know that if you're actually intelligent and an innovative and entrepreneur, you're gonna always be okay.
Right.
3, I think she has to be able to be an effective communicator. And I think that's probably like my number 1 right now, because a lot of people don't know how to communicate.
Man, and they say, I hate when women say they're grown and then you can't do the little things. All I'm doing is actually communicate every day. We don't gotta talk all day. Just send me a text, call, boom, bam, check on me. That's all we ask for. We don't ask for you to come through all the time. We just want to hear your voice.
Make sure you good. Make sure I'm good.
Exactly.
Let's have a conversation. If you feel a type of way, tell me you feel a type of way.
Man.
Don't leave nothing for chance for me.
Right. Don't be gossiping. Don't be having my name in other people's mouth. Bad name in my man. All that.
Have my whole conversations that me and you were supposed to have screenshotted in your group chats.
Man, we can go on and on about this one.
These women crazy out here in these streets, bro. I just be like, man, I don't know. I don't see.
But we love our queens, though. We love them, but we just got to work with them.
Oh, that's a fact. We definitely love our queens, but man,
we just got to work with them.
That's it, man.
So